Okay, guys, we're back for another episode of The Joyful Hustle. Welcome to The Joyful Hustle. I'm your host, LaKeisha Lockwood, and we have a special guest with us today.
Hello.
My friend, my sister, Arniece Northington. She is a mom. She's a wife. She's a real estate agent. She also has a full-time job. She's what we call super mom. She has 4 children, 2 older girls, and a set of twins. And they all play sports. Like all 4 of them play sports. So we are talking to Miss Arniece. I can actually call her nickname, which is Niecy. I couldn't call her sister her nickname. She was going to kill me. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, Niecy.
Well, you explained a lot, but I am, like she said, a mom, a businesswoman. I work a 9 to 5 as well as doing real estate on the side, and then making sure all my kids, make it to their practices, do their homework. I am a doctor, a nurse, a psychiatrist.
All the things.
All the things.
All the moms out there know.
A therapist. But most of all, I love it. I love doing what I do, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I love that. So today we have, when I was planning these episodes out, and I realized that Arniece would be the perfect person for this episode, because she is super mom. I mean, she manages her family, her business, a full-time job, and being a wife, and she makes it look easy. I know it's not easy, but part of why she makes it look easy is because she has a strong village. And so today's episode is titled No One Hustles Alone. And what I really want you to talk to us about is how having a village has shaped you, and how it's helped assist you through, doing all that you do, because I know that you don't do it alone. And when I say she has a strong village, y'all, I mean a strong village. So today is about that. We're going to talk about the magic of support and how building a community or a village around you helps uplift you and keep you going through the chaos. So, first, I want you to tell us a little bit about what brought you into real estate and your journey through that.
So I used to be, I've been in property management for ever, well over 25 years. And I was a property manager. I just got to the point where I felt like I was an expert at it. I was an expert, and I wanted to do something different. So I prayed on it, struggled with it for quite a while. And then one day I said, you know what? And my sister was always saying, my sister Arnita, she always said, you need to get into real estate. Get into real estate with me. This is what you need to do. All right, I'll do it when I'm ready. At this point, I was like, okay, I want to do something different. So literally we was in Los Angeles for my niece's birthday.
Oh, I remember that trip.
Yes. We was there like the whole weekend. I prayed about it. It was heavy on my heart. I was like, you know what? It's time. I just needed to do something different. I went back home. I think I gave them probably 2 weeks notice, and I just jumped in. I took the classes. But I gave my 2 weeks notice why I took the classes, and I left property management and started real estate with Keller Williams with my sister, and doing that. And then I've been in it. That was like 2015, I want to say. Yep. So that's how that started. Yeah.
Why did I not know that's how that? I feel like maybe I did know, and I just didn't remember that you gave your 2 weeks notice and jumped straight in.
I jumped straight in.
Yeah.
Yep. I was like, it's time. Especially because it was just so heavy. It was weighing on my heart. Like, I will never forget that entire weekend. And I said, Nisi, if this is on your heart like this, and I've never had anything like weighing on my heart like that. I was like, it's time. I was just over property management. I just wanted something different.
So if y'all haven't figured it out yet, Arniece is Arnita's sister. Not just her sister, they're actually twins.
And I'm the oldest.
Yeah. And you know, all of these years, I didn't realize that till like 2 years ago.
Really?
I don't know why I thought Arnita was always the oldest. Like I always thought she was the oldest. Never even done. And I remember when I think y'all had posted like a video on your birthday and you had referenced that you were the oldest. And I was like, oh, I have known that for like almost 20 plus years at that point. And I did not know that you were the oldest. I guess I never really even thought about it. I just always assumed it was Arnita.
Yeah, a lot of people, mostly everyone does. Yeah. But I'm the one, I keep her in line.
Somebody got to.
Yeah.
Somebody has to.
Yeah.
But they are twins. And as she referenced, Arnita was in real estate first, and then she got into it later. Tell us a little bit about what it's like working with your sister.
So she's no nonsense. And people may not think, they may think that she gives me maybe a break on things.
I don't. No.
Yeah, no, she doesn't play.
I wouldn't. No. I would never think that.
Okay, yeah. She does not play.
Because she plays a lot, but one thing she don't play about is her business and her money.
Yeah.
So I would never think, I wouldn't think that.
She doesn't. And I can't come to her, like if I say, okay, the kids got to do this, so what? What's your next plan? What we gonna do? Like you can't use that as a crutch. So that's her. Like she's no nonsense. She does not play about her business. She's on top of her P's and Q's with everything. But I love working with her. It's fun. It's rewarding, and I learned so much from her in real estate. Like she has that hands down.
So have you taken her class?
I have, and she's the absolute best. She is. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT.
As we know.
She is. And I'm not just saying that because she's my sister.
I mean, her credentials speak very loud.
She has the credentials.
They scream. Yeah, they don't just speak loud, they scream.
Period.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about a day in the life of Arniece as I'm going to keep saying what she does because it's very important to realize all the things that she has on her plate and how she navigates through that, because that's what we're here to talk about. And hopefully somebody will hear something that she says that helps push them into whatever it is that they're trying to do next. So tell us a little bit about Arniece's, like a typical day. I know as a parent, no day is typical, but as a business owner, I also know that no day is typical. So give us like a typical day of what it's like in a day of the life for you.
Well, the good thing right now is I can work from home. I'm in the office 1 day a week, 1 or 2 days a week, mostly 1 day a week, depending. So I'm working. So what everyone else does not know. So during the pandemic, things happened during the pandemic. So I ended up working a 9 to 5 because of the pandemic, and how things transpired. But I still doing. So
because of the slowdown in real estate, you decided to go back to work. Full time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm a dual career. I'm in contracts, and I do my real estate. So with that, I do that in the morning. I'm doing that 9 to 5. Then one of the twins may have practice. Well, also while I'm working, I'm cooking. Shh, please don't tell my boss. Y'all. I'm cooking and doing laundry, so shh, please don't.
Who doesn't? I mean, that was the whole point in working from home.
Yes. So I'm cooking, making sure dinner is ready. I'm doing laundry, making sure my husband has food when he gets home. Then I'm still looking at the group chat from sports, and if they have practices or games or whatnot, making sure their clothes are ready for that. By the time I get off, Dre probably may have to be at the field at 6. Apple may have to be somewhere at 5, and the girls may be doing something else. So I'm on the phone with their dad. So, okay, who you taking today? Who am I taking? Who is Sean? My husband is amazing. I can't express that enough. He's amazing. Who you want to take? I don't even ask him to help with anything. He's just like, what you want me to do? So we're doing that. Then I'm headed to the field by 6, to be there at 6, and then back home probably by like 8:30, 9 o'clock, to do it all over again the next day. And check in to see what our schedules are for the next day, or for the, for the remaining of the week. That's literally a day.
That's enough, child. I'm tired just thinking. Yeah. I'm tired just listening to you talk about it. I can't imagine.
Listen, one day, me and my husband, we probably gave high fives going past each other. All right, I love you, tag. You're it. See you later. He's taking somebody, I'm taking the next one. But
I can't imagine. Yeah. I'm so glad that my kids were not like, Mom, I want to do sports. Because, I mean, they did for a little bit. Tyson and Tori played soccer. Taylor played basketball. To me, it was in dance. But my kids are so kind of spaced out.
Yeah.
And that because of the 2 sets, it would have been a little easier for me if they all decided to play. Because it would have been the bigger ones, at the one time, and then the smaller ones. But child, I don't know how. Well, I know how you do it, but I be looking like, I know Niecy got to be tired.
Yeah.
You make it look easy though.
Thank you.
You really do. You really make it look easy. I know it's not I know it's not easy, but you make it look easy. But I also know that part of that is because of the village that you have surrounding you.
Most
you
definitely.
Told us a little bit about. I know the kid's dad is active and does a lot, and so you're leaning on him, and then you're leaning on your husband, and so it sounds like the 3 of you kind of manage the practices and all of that.
Yes.
Between the 3 of you, for the most part.
Yes. Yeah.
But I also know that the kid's dad has a demanding job, so his schedule is a little crazy.
Yes.
So how is that co-parenting with him because of the schedule and the type of job that he has?
So it's communication. And we had to come to a point where we have to communicate. We got 4 kids.
Right.
So communicating, and like I said, our village is amazing. My mom stepped in to help pick up like the kids, Ashlyn, some days from school. And even after some of her practices, or pick her up like after her practice. I asked my brother-in-law, can you pick up somebody from practice, or even take them to practice, especially if the twins have practiced the same time or game the same time, the same day. Listen, I'm sending out emails, help, capital HELP, help. And they jump right in there. So if somebody doesn't have a village, I don't know, because my village is amazing. They are. I thank God and pray for everybody in my family every day. Yeah. Because I could not do it all without them.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what support means to you, not just like the physical support and the help, but also the emotional and mental support that you get from your village.
So support to me is about someone checking in on me. With me not even asking or saying anything. Just checking, hey Arniece, how are you? Or what you need. Prime example, my sister Aaliyah, Ashlyn's her goddaughter. She just said, sis, what Ash need for school? Send me what she need for school. That's like something, I didn't ask her to do that, but that's somebody who sees what I do, and it say, let me help my sister out, without a thought in the mind. I mean, I can't say it enough. Your village is your people, and they're the ones who hold you up, and they hold me up. I can't say I do anything by myself, because without them, I can't do what I need to do for my family. I can't smile for my family. I can't love my family the way they're supposed to if I don't have a village. So
that's big.
Yeah, it's about them being there in the moment and checking in, checking on, making sure my family is good, and me also doing the same thing with them.
Okay, was there a time where you felt like you didn't have the support that you needed? I feel like the answer to this question is no, which makes me regret even answering it, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
I honestly can't think of a time where I did not have support.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people who don't have that. Mm-hmm. You are truly blessed in that way. The fact that you have that village and that they step up without having to be asked, without hesitation. And I know this may not seem helpful because she has something that is so rare, but I hope that it makes you appreciate the help that you do receive when you get it. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't have that.
And so speaking of helps, talking helps. My my team moms, oh my God, I can't say enough about my team moms. You guys are amazing. You rock. They like talking. You don't know who you may be talking to at that time who goes through the same thing you go through. Then you guys bond after that. I have my mom group. Oh my God, you guys rock. My besties, each one brings something to me that I know that I never knew I needed. Their support, Apple's stepmom, Apple's godmommy, like it's just the support all the way around. You could be talking to someone, and like I said, you never know who is going through the same thing you are. It's talking. Like you never know what kind of support you need until you talk about it. You have to talk about. Do not hold it in. And I don't know how much more I can say about not holding in your feelings and what you need help with. Because you never know somebody could be talking to you about something. You can say, you want to talk to my girlfriend, Niecy? I have the right person you could talk to.
Yeah, that's important too.
It's so important to do not hold nothing in.
Yeah. Because it just compounds, and then you find yourself in a place where you're feeling resentful and things like that, which kind of leads into the next question. How do you talked a little bit about it, but how do you ask for help without feeling guilty or feeling like you're failing?
And that was a tough one too. I had to, you think to yourself, why should I have to ask for help? You feel like maybe like you're less than because you need help. But no, because it's like, how can you be the right person for your kids or your husband, even before I got married, for your kids, if you don't ask for help, and then you may be helping them as well. So it took some time for me to say, okay, I need help. But in order for me to be the person I need to be, I had to. You have to. And then when they stepped in to help, it was just like.
Like a
huge
sigh
weight
of relief.
Yes, a huge
and weight lifted off.
Yes, yeah.
That's important. So ask for help when you
ask
need
for help, definitely, because you don't want to burn yourself out.
And you are leading right into these questions so perfectly. I'm loving it right now. How has your support system helped you show up better for your family and for your business? Oh my gosh, and in so many ways. So it's so many ways. So like I said, you don't want to burn yourself out, right? It brings me joy to do the things I do for my family, for my kids, for my business, and for my friends. It's my friends bringing me laughter and joy in our group chats. It's my family. They're my why. And then you have my coworkers or my mentors who they lead me to want to do better in life, to want to succeed, to want to make more money. So it's all of that with the support system and the building a community together to
to make me do things the right way, to help me do things the right way, to help me be there for my husband and, love on him when he comes home from work and smile.
That's important.
Yeah, it's important. And have our days. If we can go like a full week and just, go past each other, but we still say, I love you, or we get that kiss in the morning, because our days are so busy. And he didn't ask for this, but
because you came into the marriage with 4 kids.
Yeah. So I got to make sure he's happy first as well. So it's making sure we have that, babe, I ain't seen you all week. We've been past each other all week. We're doing this on Sunday. On Monday night, this is what we're doing. We're not doing nothing else but being with each other. So you have to carve that time out I carved that time out for him, making sure he's happy. You good? Did you have a good day? He comes home. Did you have a good day? Tell me about it. What's going on? So for me to show up for them, that supports them, that shows up for me, makes me show up for them.
Girl, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Tell me a little bit more about go a little further into how you make time with Sean a priority.
Yes.
Because like you said, I knew y'all were busy, but I didn't realize that y'all are like ships passing in the night.
Oh yeah. Especially sports season.
Yeah.
Sports season.
Yeah. And it's coming. It's coming up.
Yeah. So it is like we both love what, our busy schedules, but we love also, we have to take that time out for each other. So the kids, like, we co-parent. So the kids are with their dad some of the days. So when they're with their dad, that's
when
our
you
perfect
take time. Oh, okay.
Yeah, to
okay.
take what we doing. We plan. Either he or I am planning something
for y'all to do.
Sit down and talk to each other. We go to dinner, or even if it's just in the house making dinner, we're talking while I'm in there cooking. That's our time right there. And I make sure to make time out for him.
Do y'all have like a set date night?
We don't, because it's so hard.
Do y'all try to have like a set, maybe not like Wednesday is going to be date night, but like, okay, we need to at least do something together once a week.
Yeah,
where it's just us without the kids.
We try to like Mondays. Okay. So either a Sunday or a Monday.
And that's one of the days that the kids are with their dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So a Sunday or Monday, we try to make those our time. That's our adult time. We talk about whatever, what's going on, what we want to do, the future, how's business, how's jobs. That's our day to unwind, and that's just our us time. Yeah. And then, like I said, sometimes it's hard because you have our sports season. But no matter what, before the end of that week, we're having time for ourselves. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
And it's very important. Sometimes it's hard to find balance when you're doing it all.
That part.
And one of the things that Arnita said was, there is no such thing as balance, because you're going to drop the ball somewhere. And I think we all like to believe that we can achieve like the perfect amount of balance, but there is no such thing, because something's going to fall by the wayside. Either you're going to forget a date, or you're going to not be able to spend as much time with your friends, or like you said, you and your husband, y'all make a priority to spend time together, but it's not what people typically would think about in a marriage, because you're focused on making sure that your kids are thriving.
But you got to make sure your husband is.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Even though you are making sure that your kids are thriving, you're still making each other a priority. And so it looks different for you than what it may look like for another couple.
Right.
But you're making it a priority.
Yes. Yeah.
So I feel like balance is definitely hard to achieve, but trying to focus on obtaining some type of balance is important.
It definitely is. And I can agree with her.
And it sounds like you have mastered finding the balance in the chaos. I mean, it's at least to me, it sounds like that you have mastered it in a way that it works for you and your family.
Right. Yeah, I could agree, and I agree with her on that. I don't think there's any such thing as balance. And I mean, because you want to make you yourself as a mom, and as you want to make everyone happy. You want to make sure everyone is happy. Last week, I was telling my husband when I went to work, I was like, I'm going home. It was a Tuesday. Nobody had, at first Dre didn't have practice. I was like, nobody has anything. I don't have to worry about it. But then he had practice. His father's taking him. So I'm like, I'm going home from work. I am going to relax and lay down. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, that's right.
Dre calls me at work. He's like, you coming to my practice? I said, no, your daddy got you today. He got you today. I'll be there tomorrow. I will be there tomorrow. He was like, oh man. So I'm at work. I'm still like, boo, I will be there tomorrow. I'm at work. I get off. I'm driving home. I said, you know what? I went home, put my clothes on, and went to his practice. Niecy, what you doing? Sean said, I thought you was going to go home and lay down. I said, I know. I went to Drake practice.
Because he called. And when your kids call, you don't want to not show up.
Exactly.
It's that mom guilt.
Yeah. And when I got there, he was the happiest person and ran over to me. So I'm like, this is why. This is why I keep going. This is my joy in making sure they're happy and seeing their faces when I show up.
Okay, so how do you show up for you, though?
That's the thing, too.
How are you, because it sounds like you've got everything else together. How are you showing up for you? How are you holding space for yourself and your self-care?
So, so I get joy, and I find joy in the moments of when everyone's asleep in the morning and still sleep, and I have my cup of coffee. I love coffee, guys.
Coffee is so good.
I love coffee. So I find joy in the mornings with having my cup of coffee. That relaxes me. What also relaxes me and where I find my peace, I can get in the bed at night and watch Netflix, and I'm like, this is amazing. This is an amazing feeling. Just getting under the covers and turning the TV on. I'm just like, whew. Like I find resolve in that. Like I just love it. My husband, he makes sure he's like someday he'll like, no, you're not doing that. She'll be like, chill, mom, chill, just chill. Like, take your time. Yes. So I love him for that. Even I go to the nail salon and I'm just there, just getting my pedi, and I'm just in there and just sitting, and they get me my wine. I'm like, that's just my time. So I find my times. I do. I have my times. I have my moments. And I enjoy it.
Has it always been easy for you to find time for yourself?
No.
At what point did you realize, okay, I'm running on empty? And, they say you can never pour from an empty cup.
Yes.
So it literally sounds like you have found your groove.
Yeah.
So you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of your husband, and you're taking care of yourself. How long did it take you to get there where everything was just in line and the way it should be? I know that there are days where things don't always go good, but for the most part, you know what you need to do and you're doing it. Yeah. How long did it take you to get there?
So it took me a minute. So what LaKeisha is saying, it never starts off pretty, right? I've had moments where I've called my sister, I've called my besties, my girlfriend, crying, I'm tired. I'm tired. Like I can't do it no more. I'm tired. And talking to them, talking to my mentors is like, how do I structure my business right? How do I structure the kids right? And like I said, my sister and my mentor, Shamika, our brokerage, like I love talking to them because they're like, do it like this. We have systems, right, in place where you can do this for your business. Your home, your home, you can do this for your side business while you're doing this. Shh, don't nobody tell my 9 to 5 that. And then making sure the kids do this. So it came to a point where I had to sit down. Okay, Niecy, what do you have to do so you're not feeling so burnt out? And it's making sure on my calendar, if, like they say, if it's not on your calendar, it does not exist. I have
I'm
my
trying
calendar.
to get there, child.
Keisha.
I'm trying. I had this conversation with Arnita the other day. I'm trying. I'm trying to get there with the combination of the calendars, like combining my work calendar with my personal calendar all in one place. Because right now, I literally have 3 phones. Like, I have a work phone, I have a business phone, and then I have a personal phone.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'm looking at 3 calendars at any given time.
Yeah, no.
So trying to combine those, because certain stuff I don't want to put, I'm like, I don't want to put this, it's a personal thing, I don't want to put it on my business calendar.
I would put everything, so mine sync. And then my husband, he tells me everything he tells me, I'm putting it on there. So I have his items on there, I have the kids' items on, I have the doctor's appointments, I have my stuff on there. It helps so much, because I'm looking, and then it pops up too every day what you have on your list to do today. I always, now their sports that's already on there. So I'm adding into okay this, then the weekend. What am I gonna do? I already know I'm not resting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because we got this to do. So I'll rest Sunday evening. So if it's not on your calendar, it doesn't exist. And you have to have calendar. You have to have systems in place to make your life more easier.
So would you say that being able to put systems in place for your business helped you put systems in place for your family?
Yes.
And systems in place for your marriage?
Most definitely. Yes. Yeah.
So systems is the key.
Systems in your calendar.
Yeah.
Those are
whatever your system is, because some people, and I think part of it too for me is I'm kind of old school. Like, I need to see it written down because of how my brain works. If I write something down, I'm more likely to remember it. Or if I type it, I'm more likely to remember it than if I'm copy and pasting.
Yeah.
So I think part of my struggle too is not wanting to let go of the paper.
Oh.
But the paper, then you got to carry around. It's just.
What, Keisha, that's what your phone is for now, man.
I have 3 of them.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. I need to put better systems in place for myself. I do. I need to put better systems in place for myself and my family. My business systems, they work. Like, they do their own thing. I don't have to touch it. I don't have to. Occasionally, I'll have to, shuffle clients around.
Right.
Manually. But for the most part, they go online, they book themselves. I don't have to deal with that. That system sets up. It literally, anything I need, I can pull out of that system.
Right.
I just need to figure out how to make a system similar to that work for everything else.
Right. Yeah. I'm telling you, without systems and without the calendar or your balance, I would be going crazy. I would be going crazy. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. I'm trying not to go crazy.
And then I can't, because someone can't tell me something Friday for Saturday.
Oh my God. I hate that. Anybody who knows me, like personally knows, I do not like
I can't do last minute
stuff. My life be planned out months ahead of time.
Okay.
Because it drives my husband crazy because I'd be like, babe, we got this thing on this day. He's like, man, that's 2 months from now. I'm not gonna remember that. But I'm like, if I don't, like you said, if I don't put it on the calendar, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna forget. I'm like, and then even I realized that I need to start setting my reminders to remind me, like, the day before. Yeah. Because there was an instance where I don't remember what the thing was, but I had a thing. And then like an hour before the thing pops up and says, you have time to leave. And I'm like, wait, what?
Where am I going?
Where am I going? Time to leave for what? What am I doing? And then I'm scrolling. I'm crazily scrolling. And then I'm like, oh my God, I forgot all about this. It's been on my calendar for 2 months.
You gotta do that day before.
It was literally on my calendar for 2 months, and I still forgot. And so then I'm texting my husband like, hey, I'm about to go do, and he like, what? I'm like, listen, I just got the reminder that this is what I have to do.
Yeah. You need
So
those reminders.
I need to set my reminders to a day before, or even
Yes.
maybe a week before, and then a second reminder.
So I got mine for a day before, and then I'll set it for like a couple of minutes. What is it, like 10 or 15 minutes before? Yes.
So mine is, I think mine automatically sets to an hour before.
Okay.
But I need to do, you can set up multiple reminders. So I think I need to do one like the week before and then an hour before.
I'm telling
Because
you.
I told y'all, these episodes are not just for y'all. These are for me too. Because some days I'm struggling. I forget things. I shift. I'll look at a calendar in my head, and then I'm like, okay, I've taken a picture of it. It's in my mind. I know what I have to do. But if something changes in that calendar, I have the old picture in my head.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm like,
I gotta immediately go in.
what? Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've done that here before. I had a client. She was supposed to be here at 9:00. So I'm, rushing to get here. In my mind, I think we had changed the appointment like 2 days prior.
Oh.
And so the last time I looked at it, it was 9:00. The last time I looked at it as a whole, like for the week, it was 9:00. I don't look at it normally. I typically do not pick up my phone until I walk out the door.
Oh my God.
Because if I pick that phone up in the morning, I'm finna be sidetracked. Something gonna happen. A notification gonna come up. Somebody gonna send me a meme.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling.
Or I'm gonna see your reel.
Listen, or somebody gonna send me a reel. I'm like, I cannot pick my phone up in the morning. And if I do, I literally will pick it up. I'll read my Bible app and I'll put it back on the charger.
That's a good thing to do.
Because if I pick that phone up in the morning,
it goes.
I look up and I done wasted a whole hour sitting on the bed, and now I'm late. So I can't pick my phone up in the morning.
Now I need to learn that from you. That's something I need to do.
Yes, I
do
cannot
not pick my phone up in the morning while I'm trying to do something.
Not to mention, I hear Keisha in my head from the pulpit going, "What's the first thing you doing in the morning? Is it picking up that phone?" And there have literally been times where even on a Saturday when I'm off, because I scheduled now, I'm off every last Saturday of the month. That's my self-care.
That's good.
So even on a Saturday morning, I'll go pick up my phone and I'm like, I literally hear her in my head from the pulpit saying, "What's the first thing you do in the morning?" And I'm like, no, put that phone down.
Put it right back down. See, that's something I'm going to start doing.
Especially when I'm like during the week when I'm moving and I know I have to be at work. Here I'm only in the shop Wednesday through Saturday. So, but even Mondays and Tuesdays when I'm home, I get up, get the kids ready. If they have to, it's summertime now.
Right.
Chloe still has to go to camp. So I'm still having to get up early to get her out. Even then, I do not pick that phone up until I walk out the door.
Keisha. That's something I need to do.
My husband be like, "I text you an hour ago." I'm like, "Babe, I didn't pick I don't pick my phone up until I leave out in the morning." Because I'm telling you, if I sit down on that bed with that phone, it's a wrap.
It's done. Yeah.
It is a wrap.
I'm going to get that for you. I'm going to start doing that. I have to.
I'm telling you, it's a wrap. If I pick that phone up, you can forget about it. An hour and a half, especially if I don't have anywhere to go or anything to do.
Right.
Like where I always got something to do. I mean, as a mom and a business owner, there's always something to do.
Always something.
But if I don't have anywhere to be, let me say that. And I sit on that bed with that phone.
An hour out of your time.
Girl, I looked up the other night and because that's what I do at nighttime. After work is done, food is cooked, men doesn't watch TV or whatever. Sometimes we both watching TV, laughing, talking, and scrolling at the same time. We sending each other reels and videos back and forth.
We right there
beside each other. And he like, "Babe, watch this," and then he'll send it to me, and I'm like, "Oh, did you see this one?" And we literally just But that's the time that's how we cut out our evenings, and that's how we spend time together. But I was sitting there, and I looked up. Girl, it was 11:30.
It's crazy.
I was like,
it goes fast.
And then in my head, I'm like, girl, you just wasted an hour and 30 minutes
but
doing absolutely
something
nothing.
that made you smile and
But
laugh,
it did. And I've realized that because a lot of times I'm like, you hear these videos and stuff and people talking about, oh, you get on Instagram and you scroll for an hour. You could be working. You could be posting. Yes, I could. But then I would always, then I'm always working.
Yep.
Like watching those funny videos of dogs and babies and people falling. I'm so bad, y'all. I love those videos of people falling and doing crazy stuff. I be laughing so hard because why did you do that? Why did you think that you could dance on top of the table with the wobbly legs? Why? I don't understand, but it's so funny. So those are the things that like you said, those are the ways that I carve out time for myself and to like just kind of let my mind not be thinking about anything. Because I got 1,000 thoughts going on, 1,000 ideas.
At the same
time.
I
could do this. Oh, wait, let me do that. Or it's funny because I was talking to my therapist and I was like, listen, okay, we done moved on from, I done healed from some things. Can we please talk about how I focus? Because my focus is terrible. And she was like taken aback a little bit. She was like, wait, why have we never discussed this before? I was like, because first I need to heal from this trauma before we start talking about my focus. Like, that's the main thing. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Yeah. And then we can talk about my focus. God. And so one of the things that one of the strategies she told me was to just be. Like, you have to just be in the moment. She was like, I can't remember what the actual name for it is, but I'm going to say autopilot. It was another word she used. Like, you get in the car and you drive to drop the kids off. And you're in the car, you're thinking 1,000 thoughts. You realize you're to your destination, but you don't even remember how you got there.
That part. Yep. Yeah.
She was like, sometimes you have to just roll the windows down and look around you. Like, she was like, one of the other things she said was, you know how sometimes you're riding somewhere and you ride past this place every day? Yeah. And then all of a sudden one day you notice that there's a new something there that wasn't there before.
That just happened to me. Yes. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, where's that thing? And somebody in the car is like, girl, that's been there for 2 months. And you're like, dang, I pass it every day. How did I not see that? And she said it's because you're on autopilot. And so you your body automatically knows how to do that thing, or you know how to drive the car. Your brain knows how to get you to that place. But sometimes you have to stop and look at the things around you. And she said you'll find so much peace in that, and it'll also help you focus. And at first I was like, okay, Dr. God, I don't know about that, but I will do what you said because, you have helped me and I'm going to do it. And I did. One day I got in the car. I ain't turn the radio on. I didn't do any of that. I just got in the car and I drove. And it was a short distance, but I rolled the windows down. It was a pretty chilly day. And I just listened to nature. Like, I could hear the birds chirping. I could hear the cars zooming past me. The radio in the car next to me was playing music, and I found myself listening and singing along to that. If I had not taken the time to focus on what was happening around me, I would have missed all of that.
Wow. I'm going to do that today. I love that.
And so now when I feel myself getting overwhelmed, or I feel like my anxiety or my stress level, and I say anxiety because I also learned that stress is just anxiety.
It is. It definitely is.
Stress is anxiety about whatever the thing is. And so that's the thing that I use to cope with stress and anxiety now. I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to just focus. I need to focus on what's around me. I need to focus on the world that God has given us. Yeah. The sun shining and the clouds part, and you see a little bit of the sun peeking through. Like, those little moments have made all the difference to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's literally just stopping to focus on the things around you. Right. Because sometimes you got we got tunnel vision.
We have tunnel vision.
I need to get here.
That's it.
Forget about everything else that's out here, which is good, especially when you're trying to build something. Mm-hmm. But you can also get, I found, so your tunnel vision is so like deep and you're so in it that you forget to enjoy the things around you. Your kids, your husband, you know. And it wasn't until I healed from a lot of past traumas that I was even able to let go of tunnel vision to see the things that were around me, because my tunnel vision kept me focused on what was ahead of me and not what was behind me. But I needed to address what was behind me so that I could move forward. Wow. And, you know, a lot of times they say, don't look in the rearview mirror. You can't drive forward looking into the rearview mirror. You can't, but I also need to see what's back there. Yeah, yeah. But you better preach. I don't need to focus on what's back there, but I need to see what's back there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because if it's a car coming full speed ahead behind me and I don't look up to see it, then it's a possibility that I'm not going to be able to move out the way in time. Exactly. You better preach, LaKeisha. I'm just saying, like, thank God for therapy. Yeah, no, because yes, I don't know if I wouldn't have these new ways of thinking if I had not had that. Mm-hmm. Now, as I have said before, if y'all don't want to hear about God, then this ain't the podcast for you. Because all day, every day, nothing I do, nothing I've accomplished has been without him. Even with my therapist, when I decided to go back to therapy, the first thing I did was prayed about it. Mm-hmm. Not about going back to therapy, but God, give me the therapist who is going to help me heal. Give me the therapist that's going to not only, I don't want just somebody that's going to talk to me or talk at me or talk with me. Give me somebody who I can talk to you about, who I can talk to about you, and they'll understand. Because it doesn't help when you have a therapist who you telling them, you know, well, God told me to do this, and they looking at you like you crazy. Like, God told you to do what? Why would God tell you to do that? Yeah. Waiting on God to hear from God is everything. Everything. When I told my I remember I was having a conversation with my therapist, and we are completely off topic right now, y'all. Just when I remember having a conversation with my therapist, and I had said something about my faith and how, and it was like a ray of sunshine had come on behind her, because the conversation shifted completely. And I remember when we ended that session, she said, you know, I always she is a woman of faith. And she was like, I wait to see if my clients will open the door to a conversation about their faith and their spirituality. I don't lead into that because I don't know what she said, but now that I know what I know, I can now shape our sessions around. And I was just like, I remember hanging up and I just cried because I was like, God, this is an answered prayer. You literally answered my prayer. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, my therapist was like trying to quit me. And I was like, no. She was like, we need, you know, you're doing so well. Maybe we should do sessions do you think you really? Yes, we do. Right. We can go from every week to every 2 weeks. Then we went from every 2 weeks to once a month. And then she was like, okay, it's time to reevaluate. No, ma'am, I'll see you every 6 weeks. Like, if but that means a lot. Yes, I was like, because life sometimes hits you. And even with all the coping mechanisms that she's given me, I mean, just last week I had a session and I was like, listen, I am stressed out. Right. This is happening and this is happening. And she was just like, she listened and she was like, okay, now let's talk about this. See? What can you control? Wow. Are you, it sounds to me like you've done everything that you could do to control your part. The rest is outside of your control. Right. Wow. So while you're stressing and worrying, give yourself that time. Give yourself 10 minutes to stress and worry about it, but then move on.
Right. Wow. That's amazing.
And I was like, okay.
Everyone
Listen, she be
needs a
holding me in my
therapist.
place, child.
That's amazing.
I'm doing an episode on mental health.
It has to be done.
Because it's so important in business. And when you are juggling multiple roles, I mean, you're a mother, you're a business owner, you're a 9-to-5, like you said, you have a dual career, and you're a wife. That's
we
a
go
lot
crazy
to juggle.
too.
Yes,
So
that's a lot to juggle at one time. If you don't have the proper, you have systems in place. Part of my system is my therapy.
Yep. That means a lot.
So I feel like it's so important. I feel like everybody needs therapy.
Everyone
you
needs
can say
therapy.
you don't, but you do. No. Everybody needs therapy.
Even if you don't want to talk to a friend, talk to somebody. Like I said, you can't hold that in. Mm-hmm. You can't hold it in.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to somebody.
Yes.
So a therapist, and like you said, pray about it.
Yeah.
Pray and tell God who you need, who you want to come into your life.
And He will send them.
And
I promise you.
I know this.
I promise you. He will send them. He
can't do nothing without God.
Send them.
You can't do it alone.
No, absolutely not. No. I know I can't. Okay, we're gonna get back on topic, y'all. So, I mean, God just took me completely left. Like, that was not.
No, that was supposed to happen.
You're right, it was. It was supposed to happen. You are so right. Check me. Checkmate. Who gonna check me, boo?
Who gonna check?
Niecy, she just checked me. She did. But that was completely off topic. Okay, so give me some advice for women or a woman who might be struggling right now and feel like she's alone.
Like I said, like we just said, pray about it. Talk to somebody. I mean, it don't even have to, if you don't want to, therapy now, but they have your, insurance is paid for therapists now. Talk to somebody, your sister, your brother, mother, somebody. You have to talk to somebody. And then, like I said, pray about it, talk to somebody, and then take action. Don't sit there alone. Like, it's mental wellness. Your mind can play tricks on you. You can start, saying things in your mind that shouldn't be there. So take action so you don't feel alone. Shoot, inbox me. She gonna put my stuff up there. Listen, we in this. Let me tell y'all, I DM'd this girl who does not even know me. I ain't never even been to her page, but I was on there because somebody reposted her because she actually felt like she was alone, and she was like, I don't know if I want to be a part of this life anymore.
Oh my God.
I don't know this girl. I DM'd her and I spoke words to her, and I was like, even if she don't reply back, I don't even know if somebody else on the other side is speaking anything to her. But I spoke words to her about God. I said, please see somebody. I don't know. I said, I don't know if you talk to anybody else, but I hope you see what I'm saying to you. She replied back to me, and she don't know me from Adam. And she was like, thank you so much. So
she needed that. I
don't know this girl from Adam, but I felt like I needed to say something to her because she felt like she didn't have nobody, and she wanted to end her life. So you don't know who you need to talk to or who, what may transpire in the day, but definitely speak with somebody.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Sometimes you got to and that's coming from somebody who don't like to ask people for help. That's one of the things that I've been working through in therapy is I don't like to ask people for help.
And I've been to you for help.
I don't like to ask people for help. I don't, because I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I've been let down in my life, in my childhood, not in ways that were like super traumatic, but there were times when I thought somebody was going to be there and they weren't. And so I had to figure it out on my own. And so I've spent my life, as my therapist would say, in survival mode and trying to figure it out on my own. And you can't
do it all on your own.
You cannot do it all by yourself. Even today, I have been married almost 14 years this year. And I still struggle with asking my husband, the man I love, who I have children with, who I know very intimately, I struggle with asking him for help. I just do. And it's not just him, it's everybody. But he's the one person that I know will help me if I need the help. But I struggle. So don't be afraid to ask for help, especially if you feel like you're struggling and you're alone.
Yeah, you can.
That went left, but I'm going to just keep going. Give me advice on kind of keeping in that same theme. How would you suggest that people begin to, or that a woman could begin to create a circle of support even when they feel disconnected, even when they're feeling alone? How do you reach out to find your circle?
So you have so many avenues now, right? So you have social media. They have different groups on social media. Just look up different groups on social media. Even for me, so I'm not an outspoken person. People think I am. And I don't like to speak out as much. I observe very well. I observe people very well.
Agreed.
So, but I don't speak out. So even at, let's say, football for or my kids' games, I am very reserved and I step back. So my sister would be like, what you sitting back for? Go tell them people you're a realtor. What you doing? Go talk to somebody about a house. Me, I'm like, oh, okay.
Let me find out Arniece's a bully.
Yeah, she's a bully. She is a bully, y'all. Y'all think she's not. She's a bully. But
I am crying. No, for real. I got a glimpse of it when we did our interview, because I said something and she was like, no, why?
Yeah, that's her. I'm telling you. So with when I'm saying that to say, we all had something in common when I started talking to my teen moms about anything, about marriage, about the kids, about trying to find, schools for the summer or anything, what I'm feeling. And I got to know them and we started talking. We all had something in common. That's a support system right there. Now we're all on group chats.
Right.
Now we're talking about this and this and this and that. So it's baby steps, but like I said, it's speaking up also and not feeling that you can't get to know somebody. Cause that's how it happens.
Yeah.
I have have my mom groups, have my big sisters. Oh my God, they're amazing. They have so much, wealth of knowledge on a lot of stuff that, just speaking with anybody, it's amazing. You have to learn how to speak up so you won't feel alone.
You got to step out of your comfort zone.
You have, that part. You have to step out of your comfort zone.
You got to step out of your comfort zone.
Like I said, I'm not a big talker. I'm not, but.
I'm not either. I told Los, I was like, I think I want to start a podcast. And he was like, you don't even like to talk.
Yeah, no, I don't like me neither.
I was like, I don't, but I can interview other people and they can talk.
Because I feel like I have social anxiety. When somebody's like, my sister say, we're going here, this is where we're going. I'm already in my mind like, oh my God, I got to talk. Like, I got to get ready for what I'm going to talk about. I prepare myself in my mind. So that's already giving me anxiety. Then I'm like, okay.
Is it time to go?
My sister and my mentor and my coworker, they're like, where you going? What you doing? No, stay here. Talk. Okay?
Yeah.
That's just not me. But I'm outside of my comfort zone. And it feels good because now I have a village because I spoke up.
Say that again.
I have a village because I spoke up.
Yep. And that's how it happens.
That's how it happens.
What is something that you've learned about leaning on others that you wish you knew earlier?
It's okay. And they will have your back. Even if you could probably think of a million reasons why you should not lean on others, right, in your mind. But when you do, it's the most beautiful thing. So it's okay to lean on. It's okay to lean on others.
That's good. That's very important. Okay, so now we're going to do what is, I like to call it the rapid fire round.
Uh-oh.
But before we do the rapid fire round, I want to thank you for your yes. Thank you for coming and sharing with us. I think this is a very important topic. And I think that it's very especially in the realm of women who, this podcast is mainly focused for women who are in business, who are moms, who are juggling multiple things at one time. Mm-hmm. Because there are, I mean, you have an amazing support system, but there are a lot of women who don't. Mm-hmm. And they don't know how to get what it is to get what they need from the world.
Right.
How do I step out there? And so I think this is a very important conversation, and you nailed it. You nailed it. I think you definitely gave them some gems.
I hope so.
You gave me some. But I got a few more questions, and then we're going to rapid fire. Okay. So the last thing is just give us some encouraging words for women out there who, one, may not know what to do. The women who are kind of in between, and then the women who are where you are. How do they all keep going?
So I would say, one, you have to pray. I wake up each morning, you have to pray. I do my devotionals. There's so many different gems on the devotionals that could cater to you and what you're going through that are amazing. So please, before anything, I always say pray about everything.
There's a scripture that says pray.
Yes.
About everything.
Yes, definitely. And then tap into who you know. You have to tap into who you know. Tap into others who you may not know to ask for where you need to get to. Like I said, you have so many different avenue streams. You have social media, you have IG, you have Facebook, you have Google, and you have Chat GPT down.
Chat GPT is my best friend.
Yeah, when I say, but you have to dig deep within and go outside your comfort zone to get to where you want to go and what you want to do, so you won't feel burnt out, so you won't feel the stress, so you won't feel like everything is on you. You have to, it's okay to lean on the others. It's okay. And if they say no, do not feel like you can't go another route. Don't go back into your mind and say, okay, this person said no, I'm not asking no one else.
Go to the next person.
Go to the next person, and then go to the next person, because that could be the in between you and your burnout, you and your happiness. You have to find your happiness, and you have to find your joy. Like I said, go get a cup of coffee in the morning. Take a walk in the morning. Look at the sun. You have to, and that's your moment right there. When I was walking, when we used to walk, I used to talk to God.
Listen.
That was our moment right there. We used to talk to each other.
Yeah, we talk to each other.
Find your walking person.
Yeah. Those walks during the pandemic that we used to have.
Oh, Keisha. Our walks.
Yeah.
That too shaped me into who I am.
We was walking
now.
crying one time.
Oh my God.
We was I mean, listen, you gotta find something.
Don't wait and be stagnant. You have to find something. But always pray first.
That's good. That's important.
Very important.
Very important. All right, rapid fire. You ready? They quick questions, just kind of one word, maybe a sentence or two. But what's your favorite self-care routine when you feel like you maxed out?
Take and drive in the car.
That's good. I do that too.
With no music.
Oh, see, no, I turn my music up loud and I have car karaoke with myself. That's what I do. Okay, yeah. One thing you used to believe about doing it all that you now know is not true.
I could do it all myself.
Say that again.
That I could do it all myself.
Okay, coffee, wine, or naps when life gets crazy?
Coffee.
I knew you were going to say it because of what you said before. And then what brings you the most joy right now, today?
Seeing everyone in my house smile.
Any final words of encouragement for the people other than what you've already given us? As
I stated before, pray before everything. Take that you time and go for a drive in the car with
Can't pick out
either your
nothing
music
else.
or without music.
Can't do nothing else.
That's it.
That's
It
it.
doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to be a lot.
It doesn't have to be something that takes
No.
Take 5 minutes for yourself. Start out with
Simple.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Take 5 minutes
That's it.
and then go. Okay, so tell all the people where they can find you on socials, emails, however you want to, whatever contact information you want to give out. Let them have it.
So you can find me on Instagram. My name is Arniece Northington, but it's Arniece. What is my Instagram?
Hold on.
Your realtor _Arniece.
I get yours and Arniece's mixed up.
But you can type in Arniece Northington. But it's your realtor _Arniece.
Yes, that's
On
it.
Instagram. And then on Facebook, I am Arniece Northington. By email, you can do arniece@thegreengroup.com, which is Arniece, my name, at the green with an EGRP.com.
All of this will be in a slide at the end of the podcast, so you guys won't miss it. Follow her, like, subscribe, all the things. You will not regret it. Now, her Instagram is not as busy as the twins, because I done already told y'all about her Instagram, okay? But she gonna get there, because when you see her episode, you gonna see what I'm talking about.
Right.
Because, honey, she got on me and you at the same time. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, hers is definitely put together.
Yeah.
I'm going to get there. We're going to get there.
Definitely. Follow her, like, subscribe, all the things. If you are in need, as she said, you can reach out to her. And let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Thank
it was
you.
a pleasure, Keisha.
This was so good. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, y'all. Until the next episode. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Oh, my God. Was it good?